Okay. So in this question 2 type, okay, of the lab, first lab which we did, you are given 2 blocks of wood and a ruler, and you are asked to measure the external diameter of the middle part of the beaker. Okay. So in the blank side of your record, draw the diagram the way I am drawing, because you are supposed to do that. See, he says draw a labeled diagram to show how you use blocks of wood and the ruler to find as accurately as possible a value for the diameter. Right? So please draw as I do. It should be like a 3D diagram to indicate the method. Once again, please look here. So let us say this is the horizontal line. Unruled side, blank side. So in future, please draw diagrams only on the blank side, calculations on the blank side, observation table on the blank side. So do it on the next page. You have so many blank sides, right? Next page also you can see or do. Yes? You can ask the lab assistant. Okay, so now what we do is, so suppose this is the block, first block. And then you have the second block. Learn. When will you learn to make a 3D diagram? It's a skill. This is a nice chance to learn. Yes. Be always open-minded to learn new skills. Don't stay in your comfort zone.
But we can make a 3D diagram, right?
If I say you can, then you will do only that. So I'll say no. Make a 3D diagram. So this is the diameter. Of course. So this is the diameter of the beaker, which will be equal to this distance. So this is say line AB. So the way you will do this experiment is, Akhil, I'm going to ask you to repeat after I finish. Okay, so pay attention. You have to first draw a line AB, horizontal line AB, and then take those 2 wooden blocks. They were something like this, right? And align the edge of the wooden block along the line, and the other wooden block's edge also along the line. So that makes them parallel to each other, and then place the glass beaker in between such that these walls are touching the glass. And then using a pencil, you are supposed to draw the line of the edge of the block like this, and this line. Agreed? Understood or not? So the separation between these 2 parallel lines is the diameter of the outer diameter of the glass beaker. Understood this, everybody? Akhil, explain.
So basically, first you have to make a line AB.
Okay.
And then you have to align the edges of the wood blocks on the line so that they're parallel.
Very good.
You have to put the glass beaker in between so that the walls of the glass beaker are touching both blocks. Then you have to draw
The edges of the block using pencil, and then measure the distance. So after 8th school, when you come to do the experiment, you will do it on your own, alone, without my help, right? You understood, right? Yes.
Why can't you just take one of the blocks and on the beaker maybe 2 blocks on either side to measure that?
That won't be accurate. They want you to use your brain and think and see how you can do it. So, see, I'll tell you the main problem. Ipsit asked a very good question. He asked, why can't I just keep this beaker on the paper and then put 2 dots? So if suppose I put one dot here and the other dot here, will my diameter be correct? No. Are you getting it? That's why we want to keep two wooden blocks. If you keep two wooden blocks, obviously the separation between them has to be the diameter. It can't be closer than that. And wait, there is a possibility of error even with wooden blocks if you had kept it tilted like this. If the wooden blocks have been tilted like this, it would have created an error. To avoid that, what did we do? We drew a horizontal line first and then align the wooden blocks with that horizontal line. So now these are parallel lines, parallel wooden blocks. Armandati, please. So the wooden blocks are now parallel. See, if you have such a big difficulty, I will have to report that to your housemaster that you have to be allowed to sleep early and take off from your responsibilities. Am I clear?
Wow.
It's not your fault you are sleeping, I understand that, but you have to have a balanced life. When did you go to sleep? Huh? You don't even remember when you went to sleep. Was it?
So do you remember?
Of course.
What time?
9.
Huh?
Yeah.
So our toy is the time.
I woke up at 3:40.
Why so?
Planning for the classes.
Sir,
I've slept at 9, woke up at 3:40, no big deal. You guys sleep at I don't know what time. When did you sleep? Tell me.
sleep at 3:40, sir.
You sleep at 3. Okay. So first part is clear to everybody? Okay. Then this diagram is done. Who has not finished this diagram? Stand up. Who has not finished this diagram?
I'm making it.
Hurry up. Arman Rati, show me your diagram. There is no excuse. Fine, I will put 0 now. No. This is to be done right now. I told you. Do it right now. Wake up. Hurry up. No. You are supposed to bring your own stationery, my friend. Go and ask lab assistant. All these things will decrease your marks. One last chance I will give you next time. Diagram finish? Very good. You have to pass. Very good.
So,
That is your diagram.
I have a question.
I said clearly do it with pencil on the unruled side. We have done this rough diagram on the pencil. You have to get pencil.
So,
Get a pencil and do it right now. Go and ask our sister.
boss, I have a question.
Hurry up. Hurry up. Do it here. Let's do diagram.
So,
Diagram. Diagram. Don't tell me anything. Just show me the diagram. No diagram.
Sir, I was after them for the pencil, so now you've given me the pencil, sir.
You can't borrow and wait. You can't wait
Sir, I
like
don't
this.
have a pencil right
Get it from lab assistant immediately. Run. Run. Yes. Listen, whatever you borrow, pencil, pen, glue stick, you have to return it back. I will keep a tray here. You have to put it back in the tray. 1 second. Okay, when you leave the room, please return all the stationery which you borrowed. Good, good.
So, is this diagram good enough?
Make it neat, it's printed, like you need it out of the side. Okay, next part. Okay, so once you find the diameter, are you listening? You have to calculate the external radius. Let's say, how will you find radius from diameter? How will you do this step, finding radius? So have you done it? You already measured diameter, so what is the radius?
Diameter is 5.1 and so the radius will be 1
Okay, once again, listen attentively here. What was the diameter?
5.1.
Diameter was 5.1 centimeter, so what will be the radius? 2.55. Okay, now is it correct to report the radius like this? Is it correct to report the radius like this?
It should be to 1 decimal.
It should be to 1 decimal, very good.
2.6.
Because you measured it to 2
Chemistry में सिखाया
centimeters.
So 2.6.
So it becomes a 2
So since, once again, if the number previous to 5 is odd, you have to round off by incrementing it. If it's even, you have to retain it. So this will become 2.6 centimeter.
If it is open, then why do we retain it?
See,
If it's more
we are basically just doing this odd even rule so that half the times we increment, half the times we don't increment, so that the overall average will be close to the true value. If you did everything incrementing, even or both, are you listening to me, Keshav? Then what will happen? Your average will become higher. If you always do not increment, average will be lower.
So is there a 5?
So you want to increment it half the times. So most probably it will be either even or odd. Probability is 50-50. So that's why we made like this.
Sir,
Yes,
is there a 5 or more?
that's what I'm clarifying.
So why
If
not
it
we
is
leave it
5,
at the same value?
if not round up the previous number, if it is odd, make it even by incrementing.
I thought it was 6.5. So if it was like 6.5, then that will also become 6, right?
If it was 2.65, it will become 2.6. You see, this is clear. If it is 2.35, what will it be? Since will be the other speak point. 2.4. If it is 2.25, see? So you didn't get the penny. Yes.
So why do we do this again?
So when I explain, what were you doing?
So I was listening, but then why do we want all the values to be even?
Listen carefully.
But you're conducting the
I'm explaining again. Listen carefully. Last row. See, suppose you take 10 measurements of the same diameter, okay, and it comes out to be 5.1, 5.3, 5.2, 5.2, 5.1, 5.1, 5.3, 5.1. Okay? Now, there is an equal probability that the number you got could be even or odd. Is it not? Both have equal probability, sit straight. Agreed? Now, if you decide that, suppose all of this had 5 in the second decimal. Okay? Suppose all of these had 5 in the second decimal, and you made a blanket rule that if it is 5, everything should be incremented. Okay?
So why do we need to round it off in the first place?
We need to round it off because actually here in this case the measurement was only till 1 decimal, and by taking half of that your new value cannot be accurate to 2 decimals.
Why?
How can the accuracy increase? You never measured it to the second decimal place. You used only a scale to measure diameter. How can you measure radius to 2 decimal places more accurately?
So,
Does it make sense?
so this is the same thing as asking. So जब वो circumference वाला कर रहे थे, we were rotating it 5 times, then we were dividing it by 5. So उसमें we will round it off again.
Of course. So suppose the circumference is 23.2 centimeter. Okay? If you are going to divide by 5, okay? Your answer, suppose, so let's do it. Anybody has a calculator? Do it and tell me 23.2 by 5. 4.64. That's it. So you cannot represent the circumference as 2 decimal accuracy.
So
Because you used a scale to measure it, which can measure only to 1 decimal accuracy.
now why did we? So what's the point of doing the circle 5 times?
Okay, what's the point to us? I'll tell you.
If you're gonna.
I'll tell you.
Huh.
When you measure this 23.2, okay, the uncertainty in this measurement is plus or minus 0.1 centimeter. Agreed? So what fraction of the measurement is uncertain in this? It's a small fraction. Suppose if you did not do it 5 times, suppose you directly measured 4.6 itself. Okay? If you directly measured 4.6, the uncertainty is plus or minus 0.1 centimeter. Now 0.1 is uncertain out of 4.6 already.
Sir, अब round off कर रहे हो तो यही तो होगा.
Round off करने से भी this will be coming out to be more accurate than if you had directly measured it. Because when you directly, I'll tell you how. This will be 23 plus or minus 0.1. And this will actually be when you divide by 5 plus or minus 0.1 by 5. When you divide by 5 the measurement, the uncertainty also gets divided by 5. So what is 0.1 by 5? Tell me.
Sir, 0.05.
So actually it will be point plus or minus 0.02. Okay. So that's why when you round off, the simple rule of thumb is the final answer cannot have more number of significant figures than the quantity which had the least. Okay. 1 second. So this had how many significant figures? 3 significant figures. So if you divide by 5, you can report it to 3 significant figures. So actually you can report it to 4.64 plus or minus 0.02. So now wait, so the accuracy has increased to 0.02 now.
Yes.
Because I took 5 times and divided by 5. So
Now, why do we need to round it off? Why can't it just be 4.64 and why can't we just do all
suppose your calculator had given you, see, this time it just ended with 2 decimals, the calculator answer. Suppose your calculator gave 4.64329. Will you report your answer of radius like this, circumference like this?
So if you have more calculations after this, then I'll report it like that. If this is the only calculation, then I'll round it off and give it.
Right. Suppose your calculator display gives you this value when you divide by 5.
Yeah.
To this many decimals.
Yeah.
Will you report your circumference with this many decimals?
Depends. If you have more calculations after that, for accuracy, I'll report it like that. But if there are only if this is the last.
This is the final answer. Will you
then
report
4.6.
it? Why did you choose to round off to 1 decimal? What is the logic?
So 2 में कर दो.
To get to even number.
So 2 में कर दो 4.6.
So what is the logic for 2?
So because it is just convenient.
No. The convenience is not logic. Convenience is not a logic.
So then
There is a proper logic. The logic is, in this the accuracy is plus or minus 0.1.
Yeah.
So if I know 23.2 plus or minus 0.1, okay, if I divide by 5, everything gets divided by 5. So the final the uncertainty is also going to be plus or minus 0.02. So my answer cannot be more accurate than plus or minus 0.02. So I cannot have more accuracy than the second decimal. Because my initial measurement had an accuracy of uncertainty up to after first decimal. You are getting it? So how can my answer be accurate to so many decimal cases? Not possible. So I have to round it off to 2 decimals till here.
So
This is through uncertainty calculation. Another simple rule of thumb is,
and if you have more calculations after this,
if you have more calculations than this, you can retain it and then the final answer you can round off to the, suppose you have 5 steps and in each of the steps you use different numbers with different uncertainties. whichever number had the least uncertainty. I mean, whichever had the maximum uncertainty. That means least number of decimal place. Okay? Your final answer should be rounded off to that.
Okay, boss.
But उसके बीच में you can use any number of
In
decimals.
between you can use any number. You got it? So either you find out the actual uncertainty in your answer and then round off, or just use the rule of thumb that number of significant figures should not exceed the least number of significant figures in one of your quantities. So in this case, it is 3 significant figures. So your answer cannot have more than 3 significant figures. Understood? So radius should be reported to 2.6 because diameter was 2 significant figures. If say
Yes.
the non-additive, so radius also has to be 2.6. Okay, once you have radius, what are they said? Measure the height of the beaker.
Yes, sir.
So for that also you have to use the 2 blocks, the same kind of setup. Keep the 2 blocks like this and keep the beaker like this.
Yes, sir. And then you measure it.
So this length you can measure as the height. So those who do not have the thing, come after high school and finish the record. Okay?
Sir, can I come after in school, sir?
Yeah. Return the stationery here. Well, quick. Don't do that.
Sir, I was testing.